guys, we're back on my channel, Rihanna's World of Videos, and sorry chapter 1 just had some weird noises. I was in the store, and I didn't know it was recording my voice. So, let's get on to Deaf School, chapter 2. This isn't possible. I searched the courtyard, but no matter how I tried to leave, I encountered the invisible wall wherever I go. There's no way out. Oh no. My anxiety, which seemed so irrational just moments ago, now feels perfectly justified. I turn and race back towards the school doors. Maybe one of the teachers is still there. There has to be someone who knows what's going on. There has to be a way out, too. If not, then No, don't think like that. Don't think about being trapped. Focus on finding something else. Oh, Riri, I thought you already left. Right. Finish up that work. Unexpected. I'm done now, though. If you still wanted to hang out. Listen, here. There's an office blocking the way from the school ground. What? I know it sounds crazy, but I swear it's true. You have to believe me. An invisible wall. Right. I tried to get out, but I couldn't. It's blocking the way out of the courtyard. I'm worried that I'm shouting, but I can't help it. Just you and I make ridiculous for even trying, but go take a look at your invisible wall. She leaves, and I pace in the hall. I shouldn't take too long before she finds out, and then we can look. Maybe she'll say there's no wall. Then we can get out of here. I'll have other things to worry about, but at least we won't be trapped. Really? There really is a wall. See? What are we gonna do? This doesn't make any sense, though. Things like this don't happen. Obviously they do. No, let's have imagined it. No, we wouldn't both imagine the same thing. Shared hallucinations are possible. Is there something like this? Ray. She's not even listening to me anymore. Her gaze fixed on the floor as she mumbles under her breath. Could it be all a dream? No, I'm not dreaming. And this is really happening. It could have been a wind. A strong wind. Wind. Maybe someone trapped us here for an experiment. A psychological experiment. Maybe. But who would do this? Who could do this? Oh, I see what's happening now. When Ring, she doesn't understand, her first instinct is to find a logical explanation for it. It looks like it's like a copying mechanism. If she can't, that's when she starts getting upset. Ring might start panicking soon. What should I do? Don't panic. I'm trying not to. There's no logical explanation for this. So let's work can solve logically. We're trapped, and that means we need to find a way out. Right. Any ideas? I was on my way to find a teacher. I thought maybe someone might know what's going on or how to get out. Actually, I think all the teachers have already left. We've done with their meetings by this time. Really? They all left before us? We're stuck in here alone? We don't know if we're the only ones here or not. But there aren't any teachers. How are there even allowed to leave the school unattended with students outside? The half hysterical thought runs through my mind. Once we get out of here, we should sue them for neglect. Someone usually comes by to make sure all the doors are locked, but if the walls prevent us from reaching outside, it probably prevent us from reaching us too. Someone comes by, he might notice that something's wrong. Then he can help. That would be nice. Hey, it's so good to see other people. As the two of them approached, Ray straightened nose and turns to face them, perfectly composed, the image of a leader once again. I assume the two of you got trapped here just like we did. We tried to leave and ran into some sort of wall. What's going on? I feel a little guilty, but I'm glad to see them. I wish they weren't trapped, but having other makes this easier to bear that when I thought of it, it was just the two of us. Definitely in leader mode now. First, does anyone have a cell phone? I tried calling out already. It's the first. There was no signal. I get out my own cell phone and take a look at the screen. I can't connect. I tried to access the internet, but that won't work either. How is that possible? We normally can get service here just fine. What should I say? The wall must be cutting off our connection. But how? What is it? We don't know how high the wall intends or what it's made out of. It doesn't look like it's made out of anything. But it's obviously there, and we must be able to block signals as easily as it blocks us from passing through. Couldn't we try the landlines of the school office? Or maybe the computers in the computer lab? Some of good ideas. There also should be someone coming by to check on the doors. And at the very least, when people try school tomorrow morning, they realize then that something's gone wrong. I feel as though I'm falling into place as Ray's second in command. If she's taking charge of the situation, she needs someone to help her. Not that I say no to someone else coming here to save us. Right now, we have three main goals. Find out if anyone is in school, try to contact people on the outside, and see if we can figure out how this happened. Or what this even is. Why don't we go to our home classroom? We can sit down and work out our plans. Sounds good. The others agree as well. So we set off down together. The empty school feels even stranger and more surreal than when I left my club meeting. I wonder if the others got out, or if they're trapped here too. We round the corner to head toward our classroom, but someone is standing in the hall up ahead. That's Miko, isn't it? Is she okay? She looks like she's in some sort of trance. Here I thought she was creepy enough before. We take a few cautious steps toward her, and Miko stares, shaking her head and blinks as though she's waking up. Oh, hello. So the four of you are here too? She sounds a little dazed. What should I do? I'm worried about her. If she's having some sort of medical, we definitely aren't equipped to deal with it right now. Miko, are you okay? Me? We walked up. You looked like you were in a trance or something. Oh, are you okay? It's sweet of you to be concerned, Riri. I'm fine. Are you sure? Yes, I was just trying to adjust to all of this. What are you talking about? We're all in grave danger. My stomach flips. I want to snap at her for saying this, but I can't tell her face that she's sincere. She believes every word of it. Danger? From the same force that has trapped us here. How do you know that? Are you involved in what happened? Did you cause all of this? She sounds pretty suspicious, and I can't really blame her because reaction is changed. Maybe paid more attention to her work. No, I'm not involved. Then how do you know we're in danger? I'm not like other people. You can say that again. Mitsuru. I've always been different. Ever since I was a little girl, I can sense things that other people can't. Usually dangerous things. Like what? Supernatural forces, but also danger and misfortune like accidents about to happen to people or people with ill intent. I see. Most people don't understand a lot of times, and they either don't believe me and think I'm crazy, or when they see one of my predictions come true, they blame me for what happened. Sorry? I'm not. Mitsuru, stop! Why? This girl's been freaking people out all day long, saying creepy stuff about darkness and how we're in danger. I can sense it, but I didn't know what it was. We only have your word for that. Isn't anyone else suspicious of transfer here on the same day, or how she's in a trance when we arrive in there? What are you trying to say, Mitsuru? I'm saying she's probably responsible for the wall. I am not. I can predict things, but I don't cause them. Then why did she spend the entire day trying to scare people? I wasn't. That was never what I wanted to do. Something trapped us here in this school, and you are the most suspicious person around. Should I intervene? You're wrong. What? I think Miko is telling the truth. Thank you. Come on, Riri. Don't you see how suspicious she is? I get what you're saying, but if Miko really was responsible for the wall, why would she have spent the day drawing attention to herself by talking about darkness? Well, it's not like you caught her trying to use voices or something like that. And why would she have warned us? I guess you have a point. I don't know what caused this, but I don't believe it was me. Thank you, Riri. I really didn't mean to scare anyone. I know you just wanted to warn us, right? Yes. She rubs her head. Because people react, I try to hide my powers whenever possible. It was difficult days though. This darkness. Do you think the darkness you sense will ever attract us here? It might be. At first I thought it was just because I need to adjust to a new area, but now my shoulders slump and she looks utterly miserable. I step closer to her. It's okay. We're going to get out of this together, and everything will be fine with your powers. Maybe you could even warn us of any danger. You want me to do that? Of course. Why wouldn't I? Then my powers don't scare you. Comfortable earlier today when I didn't know what you were talking about. But I don't find your powers themselves scary. Really? Sort of like having a sixth sense, right? That's not scary. It actually sounds pretty useful. When I predict that something bad is going to happen, it upsets people. You probably should work on your yelling about how someone is about to be in danger might scare. I don't yell about it. But it shouldn't be too bad if you explain your point to someone and call and tell them that they should watch out. I think it's pretty cool, actually. Oh, no one's ever been on powers before. Maybe this would be just the first of many times. With a shy smile, she reaches out and clasps my hand. She watches for a moment, then releases it. Thank you, Riri. I hope it is. I look at each of the others, letting my firm gaze linger on Mitsuru the wall. Miku is trying to help us. It's not her fault that she can sense these things. I don't want anyone else to give her a hard time about it. Understand? We and I are not. Mitsuru looks rather conflicted, but also sheepish. And finally, he nods too. Good. You didn't have to do that. I want to make you feel comfortable talking to us. You don't have to be alone, and you don't have to hide powers. You have no idea how good it feels to hear that. With that settled, let's get back on track. Do you have a plan for getting out of here? Not exactly. There are a lot of things we need to go over. But we head back to our homeroom to discuss the situation. I see. It's probably not good for us to split up at a time like this. So why don't you come with us? Yes, it's probably best if I do. Let's go. We continue down the hall towards the classroom. Miko walks with us, although she lags behind, still seeming a bit distracted. She really can sense the darkness that trapped us here. If we are running now because of the wall. As if to stay as far away from her as possible, Mitsuru starts walking faster and faster until he's at the front of the group. I hurry to catch up, but this could be bad if no one does anything about it. Mitsuri? Don't say it. I know what you're gonna say, and you don't have to. I know I'm being paranoid. Well, maybe she isn't responsible for this, but every time she starts talking about darkness, it gives me the creeps. I understand. I just wanted to get out of here. Don't worry, we will. Are you sure about that? Once we all sit down together and talk this through, we should be able to figure something out, especially if Miko can detect anything more specific situation, although it shouldn't say that out loud to Mitsuri. I hope you're right. We reach the classroom at last. Mitsuri heads for the door and I follow him, but the others just a few steps behind. Wait, don't! Panicky barely had time to register with me as I cross the threshold. The classroom floor crumbles and cracks. Try to turn back, the floor falls away entirely, and Mitsuri and I are falling, and the board beneath us seems to stretch on forever. What happened to the floor? Can the others catch us in time? And does this have anything to do with the strange wall around our school? Find out in the next chapter. Whoa! Guys, the way that chapter ended. Whoa. So Mitsuri fell through the floor. Okay. Well, that was the end of chapter 2. I hope you had fun watching, everybody. Bye-bye!